Looks like audio's good. Looks like we got everything set up. Okay, so we are live, and I want to talk about real quick the trade yesterday. And I am watching this right now. This looks kind of nice. We got a 15-minute change day delivery, and we're delivering from a 4-hour gap. So I'm watching this right now, and I think this isn't bad. And maybe if I was on the charts just a little bit ago, I would consider taking it, but I just barely got on the charts. So, but yeah, we got a 4-hour gap, and I want to talk about the trade I took yesterday because, I mean, it really, it really wasn't the best, and it's just frustrating because like I wonder if that's just like me cracking under pressure or whatever, but I want to be able to take better trades for you guys, or I don't know, just be a good example and take good trades. And that trade from yesterday, I don't know, it just wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. So, I had an idea yesterday. I'm gonna start writing down the rating, and I'm gonna give a reasoning before I take it. And yeah, I'm gonna try and be really thoughtful. Once again, I'm gonna try my best. I'm still getting better. I'm not perfect, as you guys saw yesterday, but that's okay. That is totally okay. Just trying my best. Okay, I'm gonna get chat pulled up on my phone. But yeah, you can see how we have. This is a 4-hour for value gap, right? 4-hour for value gap, and then we swept out this candle's high here from over here. So we got external sweep, right? And a sweep of this external high, and a sweep of this internal high, and now a 15-minute change to delivery. And I'm wondering if we got any SMT. But yeah, here's your 4-hour gap. Now we didn't dig very deep into it, and so I am noting that, but yeah, 4-hour for value gap, sweep 1, sweep 2, 15-minute CISD. So just taking note of this, and yeah, man, I can't believe how many people were watching me yesterday. That was crazy. So yeah, here we got our 15-minute change state delivery. We're retesting it right now. So with this being a 15-minute change state delivery, that means it is a 15-minute order block, right? So I'm gonna go on the 1 minute, and maybe we'll get some kind of 1-minute change to delivery off of this, right? But to me, this is seeming like possible accumulation, maybe manipulation, and now distribution. I wonder if we have equal lows. I mean, I'm definitely trying to be short biased today because, yeah, whatever. Just the market's just constantly dumping right now. And I should not have longed yesterday. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not perfect, and I'm getting better. But like giving an objective view on this right now, right? This is a 4-hour for value gap. This is a 15-minute change to delivery, right? Then again, would it always be nicer to have another sweep? Yeah, theoretically it would be, but anyway. But we did inverse this. I'm just trying to be thoughtful. I'm trying not to do anything too dumb. Yeah, I can't believe how many people were watching me yesterday. That was crazy. And now it's like, no, we got one person, me. That's crazy. how that works. But anyway, I'm gonna get my trade of 8 pulled up, and then I'm just gonna be chilling here waiting for a trade. So yeah, I'm gonna get MNQ pulled up so I can calculate my risk, right? And I'm just gonna try and take the best trade I can. Once again, if it's a loss, I'm just getting better. So I'm trying. I'm learning. I learned a lot from yesterday's loss. So that's crazy. The first time I stream back, everyone wants to watch me, and then I take the loss, and then now no one's here. Okay, let's see. So there's NQ. We want MNQH. The contract's gonna get switched pretty soon, actually. So, okay. Yeah, we have. This is a 4-hour for value gap. Pretty clearly. I mean, preferably it would always be nice to come up and sweep even more into it, right? But I don't know if we'll get that or not. So here's that 4-hour gap. So watching this. So 4-hour for value gap. And then yeah, I mean let's look at other things here. Just gonna draw some more stuff out here. Hey, we got someone watching. Let's go. It is kind of crazy though. We went from, it was at max 16 people watching yesterday, and now no one's watching because I took a loss yesterday. It wasn't, yeah. Like I said, I'm still getting better. I do stupid stuff, and this is what I'm trying to explain to people. Like half the time, I'm pretty decent at trading. Half the time, I do something stupid. But it is what it is. I think also just being nervous coming back to streaming. It's like, I don't know, I do something I might not normally do. It's whatever. I mean, yeah, like, I do think we're gonna deliver lower off of this 15-minute CASD here. Because, yeah, here's a 4-hour gap. We've swept external liquidity, internal liquidity. Now this is a nice breaker, right? These down close candles, and then now it's 15-minute change state delivery. So, and now we inverse this 2-minute for value gap. So we're probably just gonna run right down, honestly. I'm liking how price is moving though. So I'm gonna get up the split screen here for S&P and YM. I don't know why I don't have it pulled up yet, but whatever. So if we get a close below this, right, this would be a really, really obvious 15-minute change in state delivery. And at which point, it might even be an hour change in state delivery. At which point, like, I would definitely consider entering on the retest, just targeting Asia or something like that. If we got that, it's already really nice, but I missed it, right? And also this would be a lot more, give a lot more confirmation, because right now it's like maybe we need to come up and sweep it one more time. So okay, which screen can you see? For value gap. Yeah, this honestly does look pretty good. It's unfortunate that I missed it, but you know what? I don't know. It's fine. But yeah, we have a 4-hour for value gap, 15-minute change state delivery. So this is, I mean, of course it's always nice to get a second sweep, right? But I don't know. This is a nice flow state, at least in my opinion it is. But I don't know. Maybe you need to have another sweep. I don't know. But yeah, we definitely have a 4-hour key level. We definitely have a sweep. We definitely have a change state delivery. So, but we'll get another one here if we close below this. So we'll see. We also had this inversion, right? It's just like, this is where I wanted to, yeah, anyway. Just trying not to do anything dumb, you know. Looking for SMTs. We might come and retest it again, so it's not like it's very possible we come retest it again. But yeah, we might not. So yeah, I mean, it's nice, like this is nice, but I also like, it's fine, I didn't take it, it's whatever. We got London's lows, which look pretty nice. What is this? Stat map level, weekly. Oh, that's not really what I want. Okay, daily manipulation level, right? We just tapped the daily manipulation level. So maybe if we get a change of state delivery with this low, then we could consider something. We got Asia down here. Asia, which is also, I think, previous day's low, right? No, previous day's low is right here. So then if we come down here, then maybe I'm just trying to be thoughtful here, right? No, it does look like we're switching back to bearish, honestly. And if I measure this out, yeah, 2 to 2.5 lines up with this low here. What is that? Just a random low. So maybe if we come up, tap it, and then get an IPG off of it, that'd be pretty cool. Kind of want to see if we got any alignment here with this. Yeah, look at that, right? You take this range, so you have this accumulation range. project it out 1 standard deviation up. What do you get? The exact high. So I think I'm pretty in tune with this right now. I think we'll go down to -1, -2, and -3, and -4. And see, the -4 lines up with Asia. I'm liking this a lot, actually. So yeah, here we got -1. So -1, -2. -3. And -4. Alright. Okay. And then I'm going to get rid of this. So, make this light blue. Okay. Okay, so we got accumulation range here. Projected it out, right? -1 lined up perfectly with the high, so it's kind of telling me like, okay, we're in tune right now, right? So I think -1 projection, -2, -3, -4, and -4 lines up right with Asia. So, and then if I measure this out, anyway, I think I'm gonna get rid of all this, but you guys saw this out. -4 lines up with that low there. So okay. So honestly, I want to see us come up and retest the change state delivery again, right? And then get an inversion off of it. And then I'd like this a lot. So here's that initial accumulation, right? Alright, let's get rid of this and this. I think what I'll do is if we get a close below this breaker, man, do I want to do that? I mean, this was the trade that I liked, that I kind of wanted to take, but just picture perfect right now. This is really good. Oh man, I'd love it if we retested the change state delivery one more time. You know. Like if we came up, gave me one more chance to enter, or a chance to enter, and we swapped out this high, right? And then we got an IVG back to the downside. We might get it. It's possible. Hey, we got someone watching now. That's cool. So what I'm looking at is we have a 4 hour for value gap. We got a 15-minute change state delivery. So right now I'm kind of on the 1 minute looking, 2 minute, 3 minute, looking for an IVG to take down to probably here, which is the 2 to 2.5. So what I'm watching right now, but we'll see. I'm kind of looking for us to sweep this and then maybe tap into that change state delivery. But yeah. So yeah, if we came up and swept this and then we got an inversion back down, that'd be honestly, I mean, I would think it'd be pretty good, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it is crazy that so many people were watching me yesterday. This is a lot more chill though, how I'm used to. A lot more chill. But yeah, I'm just sitting here and waiting. I think if we got an inversion off of the change state delivery here, because it's essentially it would be a flow state model on its own, so it'd be like a pretty laser precise trade right here. Just try not to do anything dumb like yesterday. Yesterday was so dumb. I think I just cracked under pressure, honestly. But it is what it is. We're kind of generating highs here, so maybe we'll come up, sweep them, and then we'll get something. Who knows? But yeah. I'm watching this very carefully. I mean, it's not just a change state delivery. It's also, I was gonna say it's a breaker and a value gap, but it's not super obvious. Anyway, I'm gonna try and be rating the trades before I take them now, so hopefully that'll help me not take something stupid. But the problem is, I end up just wanting to take the trade, and then I end up rating it A or A plus just to be able to take it, and then afterwards I'm like, yeah, that wasn't A or A plus, and that's the frustrating thing about even when you rate trades. Sometimes you want to take a trade, and then it doesn't end up as good. So, but that's okay. Hey, we got 3 people watching now. Let's go. So like I said, right now, I'm taking note that we tapped into this 4 hour for value gap. We swept out this high. We inversed this for value gap here, right? So 5 minute inversion. And then we ended up getting a 15-minute change state delivery. You can see how we tapped into it and how precise that was, right? We tapped into it. So kind of looking for something on the lower time frame if we get it, but we'll see. This is what I'm watching right now. I think we will draw down to this. This is the 2 to 2.5 standard deviation, right? So that's essentially what I'm looking at right now. Trying to be thoughtful, not do something like yesterday. That was really stupid yesterday, but it is what it is. Just trying to get better. That's all I can do. So, but yeah. I think like today, maybe we could get a 2-1. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but um, we'll see. Um, we'll see what happens here. We're gonna try and be thoughtful about it. You can see we also tapped into that daily manipulation level on the stat map, which is a nice confluence that this could be a sell model here, right? Daily manipulation level. I'm really not looking for longs. I can't mess with longs. It's just not. I should not have taken a long yesterday. But like I said as well, I think this is really fascinating. If you measure out the range of candle bodies, right? So if you measure out the accumulation range, take standard deviations of that. Something that I was just looking at. I think you had to do it on the lower time frame. Or was it the 15-minute? Oh, it was down here. Okay. You could see how the -1 projection lines up exactly with the highs, and then the -1 projection lines up all the way down here perfectly. And I think the -4 was lined up really well with Asia, but anyway. Yeah, I'm just kind of watching. It would be nice if we came up and tapped into this 15-minute CISD again. If we did and we got an inversion off of this, I would consider that to be pretty good. And yeah, we have our Hydra macro coming up from 9:20 until 9:40. So we're going to be watching that. 9:20, 9:40 Hydra macro, right? And yeah, I'm looking for us to sweep out these highs into the CISD and then maybe get an inversion back to the downside to target this 2 to 2.5 here. I think that would be pretty good, honestly. But guys, I'm still trying to get better. I make mistakes. I like how we swept out this entire range here. I think that's really nice. I think that's really nice. So we sweep out this, and we sweep out this high. Lots of sweeps, which is really nice. And we have London's lows below. We sweep out London's highs. I mean, how many times have you seen us sweep London's highs and then go to London's lows? Like, too many times you can't even count, right? So I'm watching that. Ooh, look at that. Look at how 8:30 is positioned, right? The 8:30 open is right there. And we have our key level, this 15-minute change state delivery, right above the 8:30 open. So we're watching that as well. Yeah, I think there could even be an SMT that forms here. So we're going to watch for that. S&P has equal highs. But you have to remember, like, yesterday was the perfect example of this. Sometimes you'll get equal highs and you'll get obsessed over them and you forget what's actually going on, like what the bias is. Just because there's equal highs doesn't mean we're going to go straight there. And that's something that I'm still getting better at too. But yeah, we have 8:30 here. So we'll be above 8:30. We'll be above midnight, which are both really nice confluences. And yeah, you can see this also, this 15-minute change state delivery will also be a really tiny BPR here. So I'm looking at that as well, that 3-minute BPR. So 15-minute change state delivery aligned with that 3-minute BPR. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. And then if we got an inversion off of that. So being patient, just watching. And once again, we have London below. How many times do you see us sweep London and then go to the opposite side, right? A lot. So I'm watching that. And this, I mean, most of the time you want to try and avoid New York reversal, but this is a 4-hour key level. It's not an hourly key level, so I'm looking at it, right? So Marking this out as dotted. London here. Boom. And yeah, guys, I'm just still trying to get better. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes like yesterday. So, but we're just gonna keep trying to get better. But yeah, that's kind of where I see right now. We tapped into that 4 hour for value gap. You can see, yeah, we just barely tapped into it, and the 15-minute CISD kind of it possibly confirms this as some model, but it's always possible we need to come sweep it again. I'm just looking at everything right now. So, okay, we left equal highs. Okay, I really would like to see us come sweep these highs here, right? I think this would be really, really nice because we have 830 right here. I mean, the change state delivery is right above 830. So I'm watching that. What else do we have? But anyway, at the end of the day, we're just kind of sitting here waiting for an IPG, and if it's good, I mean, if it's great, I'm trying not to take good trades. If it's great, then we'll take the IPG. Try not to do longs. Yesterday I did long, and that was kind of dumb, but whatever. Yeah, we're just sitting here waiting. I mean, I really don't know if we'll come up there. It's a good chance we just dump. We already kind of got an IPG here, but because we left equal highs, I'm like, I'd rather have us come sweep the equal highs and then get an inversion. I think that would be a little better. So we're just kind of watching and waiting right now. But yeah, 15-minute change state delivery. I mean, how perfect would it be if we came up, tapped into it, and then got an inversion down to London? I think that would be really nice. So I'm watching that. There's other things we can take a look at. Let's get rid of both of these. There's other things we can take a look at. We can take a look at new day opening gaps. Oh, we're chilling in one right now. So maybe it's possible get a little tiny reaction off of it. But you can see how the market's coming down into this and respecting it. Respected it a couple times here. You look at new week opening gaps. They are nowhere to be seen. Yeah, once again, stat map, daily manipulation level, right? That's looking nice. You can see I marked that out over here. But yeah, I really want to be on the lookout for SMTs if we do get any. Yeah, just watching and waiting. It is. Oh wow, it's already been 40 minutes. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna get long and short position tools ready here, because it is possible we tap this change state delivery again, right? And then I'm looking for a low time frame inversion off of it. Man, we're really only gonna be able. there's really not that many contracts you can get because the market's so volatile right now. So yeah, just gonna have those ready. And then I'll try and switch the screen this time so that way. Oh my gosh, the camera's tilted. Took me a while to realize that. Okay. I'm just waiting. Etsy, what up, bro? We're just watching and waiting right now. We swept out London's highs. You can see that here. So possibly drawing towards London's lows. We got we have a 4 hour for value gap, and we got a 15-minute change state delivery. So 4 hour, 15-minute flow state. So I'm just being thoughtful and waiting. Definitely leaning short. I'm really not trying to long with how much the market's been dumping lately. So yesterday was a mistake, and you know what? I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I'm just trying to get better. So but yeah, 15-minute change state delivery. We tapped into that 4 hour gap. We swept out. We swept out all these highs here. I really don't know if we'll need to come up and retest that. We probably won't. I mean, it would be really nice if we did. It would be really nice because this would be accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution, right? It'd be really nice if we had a move up into this, because this 15-minute change state delivery is lined up perfectly with this BPR. So we got 14 minutes until market open. Market's just kind of died down. Even if I take a loss today, I'm gonna try and stay on the charts. I think part of being disciplined is staying on the charts and getting the actual screen time in, forward testing, and being content with your one loss and just continuing to watch charts. So I'm going to try and do that today, because I think forward testing is arguably one of the most essential ways to get better. So, like, back testing helps, but forward testing is, I think nothing's going to help more than actually forward testing. So I think I'll just chill on the charts for the time after I take a loss, if it's a loss, but hopefully it's not. Yeah, we still have those equal highs, and so I do think it would be really nice if we came up and pushed up into that change state delivery. I do think that would be really nice, but we'll see if we get it. How are you guys doing? What are you guys thinking for bias and for trade ideas? I'm really honestly just looking for an IFG to go lower. I think any good looking IFG to go lower that has good signature to it and a good sweep, I'm gonna be pretty happy, honestly. So just gonna be patient and wait. Hey, we got 4 people now. Let's go. So for all the new people who just showed up, right now I'm taking note that we tapped into this 4 hour fair value gap here, right? we swept out this high, and then we got a 15-minute change in state of delivery. So that's when we closed below the down close candle here, and you can see we retest that. That is an entry for a flow state model. Now, I wasn't on the charts at that time, but yeah. Right now, I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll come retest it again, and then maybe we'll get an inversion off of it. And if so, then I think that would be a pretty good trade. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm just trying to be smart. I'm trying to make sure I rate my trades this time. But yeah, we're definitely consolidating right now. So, like, yeah, of course, I wish I was perfect at trading, but I'm not. And I'm still getting better, so it is what it is. No one's ever going to be perfect. Like, yesterday was not a good trade, and it's hard. It was my first day streaming again, so I was just not used to it, you know? And also, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. In the moment, you kind of just get excited, and then after you go and review it and journal, and you're like, yeah, that trade was crap. Because, one, that trade from yesterday, right, we had no good sweep, really, right? That was the first issue. The second issue is technically it was invalid because we took out the internal low and or the internal high, and then third, the way it like closed, right? It closed with this giant wick, and that wick looked like it was respecting the breaker. If I'm being honest, there was a breaker, so I don't know, just trying to get better right now. But yeah, I'm watching these equal highs. I think a sweep of these equal highs and then also these equal highs into this change state delivery would be nice. But right now we're just accumulating clearly. So I think market's waiting for market open. Actually, we have news at 10 a.m. So we're watching that as well. But yeah. I'm going to try and be on the charts the full 2.5 hours today. Instead of last time where I was only on the charts for that first hour. I think part of being disciplined is just sitting on the charts and getting the forward testing time in, even if I take a loss. Now, if I started struggling again right now with over trading, and then I'd probably not do that. I mean, that's always an issue I could end up with sitting on the charts after a loss. You run the risk of over trading, and so but I think it's important to get forward testing time in. So I'm not saying I'm gonna take a loss. I'm just like, obviously I hope I don't take a loss. I'm gonna take, if I take a trade, it'll be the best trade I can take, but like, I'm just trying my best. If it's a loss, it's a loss. But I'm obviously going to try not to have it be a loss. So, yeah, I think the market's accumulating right now. We're definitely waiting. So let's get rid of this. And oh, I just realized actually. We'll have it come out once. Oh, I just realized actually we have it already. I was gonna say the session stat map comes out in 7 minutes, but we already have it. Oh wow. Yeah, look, we hit. Oh no, actually. Okay, this is kind of interesting. We're at the session manipulation level right now. Okay, that is interesting. Look, this is why stat map's so powerful, right? Look, we're at the session manipulation level. right now. But we also tapped the session manipulation level from before, right? Session bearish manipulation level here. So I think it is possible we need to dig up further into the fair value gap, right? I'll keep an open mind to that idea, honestly. But yeah, I'm trying not to do anything too dumb. I mean, yeah, if I'm being honest, like we've swept out like most of this range. So maybe we'll come up into the 4-hour gap again and push up higher. But then again, like, oh yeah, we just got this 1-hour CISD. I think sometimes you just don't want to overcomplicate things. But like, actually, sometimes you'll get a CISD and then you'll still end up sweeping it, right? Did market open? What the heck was that? So we have that session manipulation level, but we also tap the other session manipulation level over here. So I'm looking at both. I definitely don't want a long, but yeah. I don't know. The fact that we tapped the session manipulation level so well raised my eyebrows, but now it's looking like we're going lower again. So if this was the session bearish manipulation level, good chance we could go to the session distribution level, right? So we're gonna take a look at. We're just gonna put that on the chart, all the way down here. I mean, one of the most annoying things that can happen is you'll get the change state of delivery, and then it'll still end up wanting to go sweep out the high a third time or a second time, right? Something else to note is this is still the new day opening gap. We're still chilling in the new day opening gap. Oh, you know what? Oh, I should turn on the crosshair again. I turned it off. Alright, so we have SMT with this low. Body's holding the new day opening gap here. Kind of looks like a trade that I took from a while ago, last week. We got equal highs. SMT swept out this low here. Let's go over to the other chart here. So we got everything. Let's see. I think if we inverse this, might not be bad. But I'm just trying to be thoughtful here. Then again, market open is in 2 minutes. So because reasoning, thought process, whatever. We have SMT here so far. We have equal highs here. Do we keep that SMT or not? Doesn't look like it. I really don't want a long, if I'm being honest. I think market just opened. Yeah. Well, actually, if we get a good momentum candle here. Then again, with London so close, it's like, I don't think that's that good, if I'm being honest. We also just got a 15-minute change state delivery again. So we got another one here. But we still have those equal highs. I don't know, there's a lot of mixed ways to look at this. And it's definitely more choppy than it is good price action, so I'm just not going to do anything. Maybe if we come down and sweep London. I'm just curious how many contracts this will be. I don't know. Not super excited about it. See, the 30-second closed, but the 1 minute did not. That's an issue. Right. Alright, we left more equal highs. Then again, I'm trying not to get analysis paralysis with equal highs. Alright, we just swept London. We took out a majority of the liquidity, honestly. Alright, nice momentum candle. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm definitely trying not to take longs, honestly. Because we did just get this 15-minute change state delivery. Honestly, that is an opportunity for flow state model to the downside. But I don't know. There's a giant gap here. I think, oh, you know what just happened? We filled this new day opening gap. We tapped into it. know we got the change state delivery, but there's just no more liquidity down here in the short term. I think the market might want to run these equal highs. I don't know. Like, it's just a giant gap below. You never know. It could just go straight down. It's possible. I mean, the market's been so bearish lately, so. Yeah, I would say we definitely got a change state delivery lower. So we'll probably look for shorts. Yeah, we'll probably look for shorts. We have Asia down here. Oh man, feels like I'm constantly missing stuff, but it is what it is. Like I said that we had this 4-hour gap here, and then we got a 15-minute change state delivery, but we kind of missed it. But we had no SMT. Honestly, that's a little bit of a red flag, if I'm being honest. Nothing looks liable right now. We did just sweep this low into this fair value gap. Yeah, there we go. Starting to get some momentum. I think that will come back down to the downside though. So I'll probably just wait for that. I think we'll come up, sweep this high into this BPR here, and then we'll inverse the downside. Or we'll sweep out all of these. That's another possibility. Yeah, because look, we got that 15-minute change state delivery, like this closed, right? So I'm assuming this wick is probably going to be manipulation. I mean, it's very fast and aggressive right now, so. We also got the 1-hour CISD. I mean, if there's SMT at the lows, that would change my mind. Yeah, there we go. We're tapping that 15-minute CISD again. Alright, this is actually flow state model to the downside here. Then again, I think we have news coming out. We have news coming out, huh? I don't know. But yeah, this is a 4-hour gap. This is a 15-minute change state delivery. So this is flow state right here. So, like theoretically, like if you wanted to, like what I'm saying is, we have a 4-hour fair value gap and then a 15-minute change state delivery. I'm still getting better with flow state, but this is a 4-hour gap here and a 15-minute CSD. But it's also possible that we're reaching for these highs here. I just don't know. So I'm not going to do anything really. Until I'm like pretty confident. I'm trying to be thoughtful. I'm looking for SMTs as well. What are you guys all thinking? We have 5 people watching now. Let's go. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, flow state, it's possible that we need to come up and sweep the highs again a second time, right? I've seen that happen so many times where, like, even though we swept out the high, we need to come sweep it again into the 4-hour gap again, right? It's possible. So I'm looking at that. I mean, think about it though. If this is 9:30, going into 9. This is 9:40 now. This could be the Judas swing, right? So we're watching out for that. We swept out. This high. If it'll load. Okay. I mean, I knew that this move, how aggressive this move was, I knew we were probably going to run up to these equal highs here. But it wasn't, like, light bulb enough for me to take it, because, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, man, this looks like, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like we're just going to pump higher. Because this is a 5-minute CSD, right? So we got like these highs up here. All right, let's look on the low time frame for IPG. Because if we get an IPG, I'd like that. Okay, we got a fair value gap here. So maybe if we tap into this lower one and then we inverse this to the upside. And maybe if we get SMT too, that'd be cool. It looks like we have equal lows then, though. Did we? Yeah. Okay, I'm not doing anything just yet. I am just having the long position tool ready in case we do come sweep out the low and then we get something better than this. But as of right now, I'm not taking this. Or I actually could. I kind of like it.
Order filled.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Order filled.
I should have gone break even. I actually had to go break even. Alright, now we got another inversion. This one's probably going to be the one that works, huh? Yep. This would have hit TP. You had to go break even here. I was gonna stay on the charts, but I don't know. I just don't want to overtrade, so I think I'm gonna get off the charts. I'm probably gonna get off the charts, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I just don't want to overtrade right now. So.